Shovelhead 8, little Timmy, who's upset with the camera like usual. And welcome to the last of the St. Patrick's Day, March 2025 challenge, which is Irish food. So cabbage, potatoes, corned beef. I've had a couple cottage pies entered, and I was looking through the freezer and I found some leftover brisket and some chicken broth, and I got some onion from the kitchen, some frozen vegetables, and some instant mashed potatoes, and we're going to make our version of cottage pie, cottage pie, it'll be almost stewed cottage pie sort of thing. But anyways, we're going to get at it before I get eaten alive here by my little helper. Anyways, because it's cottage pie, not shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie requires lamb, and I just didn't have any I could afford it at the store. So anyways, we got a big chunk of brisket here, nice fat cap into it, which will add flavor. We got some chicken broth to cook it in. Chicken, turkey, whatever. A few onions, some frozen mixed vegetables that we used up, and our instant potatoes for on the top. So, pitter patter, get at it. We're going to cut up our meat and stuff and see what we'll use. This one. So we'll come back when the meat's cut up. Okay, there's all our meat, our onions cut up. I threw in a couple cloves of garlic too. And yes, taste tester's already got a taste test. So anyways, we're just waiting for our stock to come to a boil. Then we're going to throw all this stuff in. Vegetables will go in later after we thicken the gravy. And that'll be it. Okay, there's our stock come to a boil in our number 8 Wagner Sydney chicken fryer, which I don't have a lid for. But anyways, I've got a glass lid that'll do the job. And there we go. Just stir this in. We'll leave this simmer till the meat starts to break down a little bit more. It's going to be smoke flavored too. So, anyways, we'll come back much later. Okay, our meat is pretty well up to speed, so let's make some gravy, then we'll put our vegetables in. So this is just water and flour. I like lots of gravy. And we'll just bring this to a boil and it'll heat everything up. It'll be okay. It'll thicken. Okay. Our gravy should be thick enough. It'll thicken up a bit more. So now we're going to put some vegetables in. I had a different bag of vegetables before, but I looked at the date. The date wasn't good, and they looked ugly. So we'll see how much this looks like. Yeah. Might as well finish it. We're not feeding the crowd, we're just feeding me and the boys, but we're eating this for a week, so. Anyways, we'll bring them to a boil, let them cook, and we'll prepare some potatoes for on the, get some mashed potatoes for on the top. Well, there was a plan of putting the potato topping on this and then putting it under the broiler. Unfortunately, the broiler has told me it doesn't want to work today. So we'll put our potatoes on the top and we'll stick it in a 350-degree oven. I see I haven't got enough potatoes either, but oh well. Anyways, we won't have filmed all this. Well, looks bad, but we'll throw it in the oven and hope it looks better. I'm not gonna hold my breath though. So anyways, we'll come back in a bit. Well, that didn't come out looking any better, but what can we do, right? I'm going to dish some up for me and for the boys, and it'll have to. Oh well. Anyways, there we go. Let this cool off and we'll do our taste test. Do you think it's time for the taste test? Jonah? Harper? Doesn't look so good, but it tastes really good, so. We're eating her all week, so. Harper, stay out of Jonah's dish. Anyways, it's good enough for me. But Timmy and I can do our taste test now. Anyways, it's time for the DIY dark matter taste test. And it's good, even if it's stuff that was lying around the freezer and in the cupboard. So I wouldn't call it an authentic Irish dish, but do what you can. Anyways, Cast Iron Wednesday was started by Dee at Native Tears, and she keeps a playlist, and the link will be down below. This month's challenge for March 2025 was St. Patrick's Day for Irish cooking. I've got to do a video for next month. He's not happy with me today. Anyways, cook us up something, just let us know and we'll get you on the playlist. So, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week.